When I say we doing this whole thing, high end versus low end, I'm talking about everything from eyebrows on down to lipstick. What's up, everybody? My name is Dwayne, aka Glamazon1026, and welcome to the Glam Room. If you're new or if you are old, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Today we have something a little special. It's not like a challenge per se, it's just something I decided to do. A couple months ago, I did an all drugstore video, and then I did a all high-end video, so now we're mixing the two of them together. We're doing drugstore versus high-end. So if you look at my face right now, can you tell which side is drugstore? What about high-end? High-end or drugstore? Which one is it? You'll have to stay tuned to figure out what side did what and what products I used to get this pretty decent match. Like, I feel like I did a really good job matching everything, including the lipstick. If you guys want to see what happens and all the shenanigans that's going down, please stay tuned. Y'all, I am sick and I just had like a coughing fit, so I'm gonna do this video with a cough drop, okay? Because I'm about to die. So first thing we're gonna do is primer. On the high-end side, we're gonna use my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and on the drugstore side, we are going to use the NYX Pore Filler. These are two different types of primers. I actually wanted to wait until I got the e.l.f. primer to do this video because there's supposed to be like a dupe for the Tatcha primer, but it's always sold out. I don't have time for that, so we're just gonna use what we got to get what we want, okay? All right. So next we're going to do eyebrows. High-end side, we're doing Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade dark brown, and for the drugstore side, we're using the LA Girl Shady Slim Pencil. Now, oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay. Just one at a time, D. One at a time. So for the drugstore side, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Concealer to cut out my brows. And then for the high end, I'm going to use my NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I'm also going to use both of these as my eyeshadow base as well. For foundation on the high end, I'm going to be using my Lancome Teint Idole in the shade 460, and then I will be using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in the shade Warm Caramel for the drugstore side. I think I used the wrong shade. There's two shades that I have for the Can't Stop Won't Stop. Maybe I was supposed to use Almond. I don't remember. Oh, I think I was supposed to use Almond. Oops. For concealers, for high-end side, we will be using the Fenty Beauty Concealer in the shade 350. And then on the drugstore side, we're going to be using Makeup Revolution in the shade C12. Drugstore side, we got the Sonia Kashuk Beauty Sponge. And then on the high-end side, we're going to use the original Beauty Blender. Okay, so right now, the high-end side is winning on merit of correct foundation shade. I look dead over here. That's okay, we're gonna fix it. Don't worry about it, it's gonna be all right. I'm gonna be using the Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder in the shade Banana for my drugstore side, and then the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in the shade Banana for the high-end side. I feel like I look like ridiculously crazy. Y'all, it is what it is. It is what it is. Set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the Milk Makeup Blur and Set in Translucent Medium for the high end, and then the Black Radiance, sorry, this is Black Opal's True Color Velvet Finishing Powder for the drugstore side. So for contour, I will be using the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette on the drugstore side. For the high-end side, I'm going to be using the Prime Beauty Bronzer in the shade Bronzeville. Now, this is not necessarily high-end. It does cost $21, but I also cannot get this in a drugstore. So that's just what we're going to use, okay? So for blush, I'm going to open up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Berry Adore Trio, and I'm going to be using this one right here, which is Velvet on the high-end side. I'll be using the Black Radiance Baked Blush in Toasted Almond on the drugstore side. And we're going to move on to the eyes. On the high-end side, I'll be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Romance palette, which looks like this. And then on the low-end side, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild 10-pad palette, which looks like this. So I didn't have any high-end or low-end lashes that match, so these are just the Hustle and Glow lashes in the style Moon Rocks. For my high-end highlighter, I am going to be using the Fenty Beauty Loose Highlighter in, Fenty Beauty Fairy Bomb Shimmer Powder in the style, in the shade 24 Cray. The Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Golden Crown on the drugstore side. So for lips, I have CoverGirl's Melting Pot Matte in the shade Back Talk. That will be going on the drugstore side. And then this is Stila's Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Chianti. So that's going to be going on the not drugstore side. Alright guys, here is the finished look. Can you tell? I mean, I guess you can tell because we've been doing it. You just watched me. So this side right here is the low end side and this side is the high end side. I think they look pretty good as far as matching, besides my complexion work, because I used the wrong color in that mix thing. Even the lips match perfectly. That's really amazing. So I didn't realize I had two colors that look like exactly the same. I'm pretty sure I can find some more that look like this too. But I'm really happy that I did this. This was really fun. So I don't know if it was a challenge, which side you like better. I like the high end side better, honestly, just because my complexion is much better. But that's also my fault because I used the wrong foundation shade in the beginning. So nothing against the lower end foundation or anything like that. It's just that's just the way the cookie crumbled in this particular what you have it. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up down below. Also make sure that you're subscribed to this channel, and when the subscription bar turns into a little bell, click the bell so that you can know exactly when I upload and you can be a part of the Glam Fam. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Glamazon1026, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.